What up, everybody? Blaster JOA here, and welcome to my First Amendment. I'm just gonna ask myself, how rigged are these elections? How rigged is the system at this point? And I really think about it, the evidence is quite overwhelming. Just the mass scandals of Hillary Clinton in general surpasses Donald Trump tenfold on every point, and yet she's still in the race running for president. So that must tell you something by now. That the whole system is with her, and they're backing her, and it's pretty much the people versus the system. So we'll just start with Hillary. We just start with her health first. She's climbing upstairs. She's having doctors with her by her side, coaching her mentally, giving her injections, keeping her healthy. And as you just take a look at the seizure videos and her tweaking out and twacking, you know she doped up. And you just gotta ask, how? Well, 3 days sleep with 300 days per press conference, because she knows it's in the bag. She doesn't have to campaign as much. Donald, on the other hand, is in every state, every other day, preaching on the campaign trail, doing his thing, dude. So the man got energy, and he's floating like a butterfly, and he's stinging like a bee. Hillary in her house, that's just the first point, is deteriorating fast. And I will wonder if she will be able to survive this election in her inauguration physically intact. Moving on, her body count. It's on what'shappeningnow.com with Mark Rivera. He has a full listing, I think, of like over 150 people of the Clinton body count dead, which they are removing off Google. So, go use another search engine like DuckDuckGo or Bing, one of them alternative ones. And the most recent ones, Seth Rich, of that body count, with the new WikiLeaks emails from the almost assassinated Julian Assange. And the emails come out, and then a few days later he dies. Julian Assange is on the internet, I forgot what channel, and he's just mentioning a reward for $20,000 for his death, and he's interested in capturing his, murders. And then all of a sudden, there's a ninja going up the embassy and trying to kill Assange. Hillary wants that man dead. He's got more to leak, and there's more to come out. Damaging evidence that us, the alt media, can grovel through and dig around and see what we could find out. So I hope you stay alive, Assange. I hope you keep dishing out some more email, because it's quite interesting indeed. And we go to the FBI. Comey. Oh yeah, she violated Title 18 and every other constitutional codes or amendments that she was doing on TV for the world to see, and then said it was alright. It's a free get out of jail pass. It's all good. She's one of us, so we can slide it out. So, how corrupted inside is that, dude? How corrupt is our system? The email scandal in general. How many? 15,000 emails just came out. 20,000 leaked prior. Inside information of overthrowing Bernie Sanders. Even if these emails weren't real, and they were made up, 20,000 of them, just the effort for them to remove it from Google search and have it banned from Twitter and YouTube and Facebook is just more reassurance the fact that they're possibly real. I would more bet if they just brushed it off and said, oh, whatever. Everybody makes these videos and they didn't care. I would have said they were fake. But since they really made a big deal in the effort to censor everything in general, I'll give it a higher percent that whatever Assange is gonna leak out is gonna do some major damage more to Hillary, and the trolls are just gonna go wild. And we could just next the Clinton Foundation, the money laundering slush fund for many decades. Billions have entered and thousands have left foundation. You know, they're barely starting to investigate now after many years and all this talk from the alternative media. And that could go on a whole episode in itself. And to be a conspiracy theory or conspiracist, I would never thought the upper elite would actually acknowledge Alex Jones. And I wonder about Alex Jones, but whatever half the shit he says is decently true. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And for her to mention his name on a campaign trail is astounding. That means he put a dent, or he's just suckering us in, and Trump is a bait and switch, and he ended up establishing the new world order. And if that scenario happens, Alex Jones wins an enemy, an enemy. But in general, now, the whole alt media, the censoring, the Twitter censoring, the Facebook censoring, the YouTube censoring. And now in October 1st, the internet is going to get took. Going to be given to the United Nations now. The United Nations is going to control our internet. So beyond that point, I see everything slowly shutting down. Websites starting to disappear. And then people starting to make a deal, people starting to post and Twitter lives and Facebook, and then taken down. And it's just a slow progress throughout the months to finally censor a large majority of the alternate media. Because Hillary is going to get in. She's already selected. I don't know if Donald Trump is just a bait and switch, or he has his life on the line and he's a true patriot. It's hard to tell until he's in office and he changes and he stops the TTP and he stops NAFTA and he builds a wall. And then I will be a firm believer. I'll be a firm believer of that president. But at this point, it's still skeptical. It could still go either way, and they could both, Trump could play either side. He's a wild card, and we're betting on him. And everybody's getting lured into him. So it looks like the election was legit from the people. Trump won. Yeah, Hillary steps down. Boo. And then TTP goes through, and then the Muslims come in, and it's just the same bullshit. See, but that's yet to be seen. As of now, what do we have on Trump? What is the weight count from earlier to now? He hurt a lot of Muslims' feelings, a lot of immigrants' feelings. He talks a lot of crap. He has no real scandals. They try to make a cheap rape scandal that fell under. The man's legit. There's a lot of alternative media, and there has been a lot of digging for him. And if he really has some dirt, it would have came out by now. it would have been it would have been repeated over and over again. Yeah, he raped this or did that. So there's not much weight I could put on Trump's side. So you could just see how rigged the system is. Hillary comes with baggage, gonorrhea herpes syphilitis that's gonna stick forever, and then Trump, who maybe a zit, a pimple. So through all this scandals and crap that Hillary got, and she gets in as a selection, I see a lot of uprising happening, a lot of suffering, and that's my thoughts for the day. All right then, peace.